Probably gonna go here around midnight, midnight-ish.
Yeah, you're good.
Getting up early. I got brunch in the morning.
Brunch?
Yeah,
You don't even like breakfast.
I fucking love breakfast. Don't ever insult breakfast.
Oh,
Hell,
but
you got.
you never want to go at IHOP at like 2
I
a.m.
don't. I don't want to go to IHOP at 2 a.m. because I'm in my fucking sleeping pajamas, getting ready to conk out, and you guys are like, "Hey, yo, you want to go to IHOP?"
You
Like,
could always say no and just be a bum.
no, I can't. Don't fucking lie to me.
Yeah, that's true. We probably the fuck. You're like,
Yeah. So I worked a nice, crisp total of 57 and a half hours this week.
yo, let's go.
Yeah. Everybody's watching who doesn't tell time in hours, which I don't know what country wouldn't tell time in hours, but if you don't, you probably can't afford a computer to to watch this, so never mind. And see, that's racist on a lot of levels.
Eric's wondering if I assume you're not able to go to the D&D tomorrow.
I am.
Oh, you are. Me.
Yeah. Caitlin is not. Caitlin is working. I am. Eric gonna be in town?
Yeah, Eric said he'll be in town. It looks like.
Oh.
He said he was excited for D&D tomorrow, and I said I can't go.
I have an idea for a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 2 years ago, I did a. So you know the whole trope of like the world gets taken over by like a game kind of, right? So like fucking monsters start spawning and people like develop skills and there's like a status screen and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like that. I did a game like that, but I basically left it very open-ended, and it very quickly became like they just did whatever they wanted to because they had such monstrous amounts of power within the span of like
So
probably 6 or 7 sessions.
So like a reverse isekai.
Yeah. So I've been toying with a couple of ideas on how to like make that more balanced. I think I have some ideas. I got a lot of work I gotta do before I can actually like present it to anybody. But
Yeah, that's fair.
we'll see if I actually end up, doing the work or not. I get really excited about something and then I just kind of don't do it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get that. Oh, Eric was telling me he had this new campaign he wanted to do. And I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, we should run it. And I was like, nah, I just did D&D that day. And I was like, I really don't want to do it. Sit down on another session kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like gets back to me like the day after. He's like, hey, I have a quick questionnaire I want you to do out real quick. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And he joins me in the call, opens up the stream, he's like, alright, I'm gonna lore dump you about the campaign I want to do. And I was like, okay. Lore dumps me. And then he's like, alright, I'm gonna grab some dice. And I was like, whoa, I'm not playing right now, alright? I'm not, I can't. I didn't want to do that right now.
This lighthouse. When Duchess of
Too many D&D campaigns going on.
He texted me all this week. Was like, don't play my game tonight. I'm like, Eric, it is a work night. I just worked 14 hours. No. Like, I have to be up again in 6 hours.
Yeah, I gotta. Well, not 6 hours for me, but I do gotta be up by like 10, I think. This isn't horrible.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, most of the time it's like my
Up by
weekends.
10.
Most of the time my weekends have been like I gotta get up by like 5. After,
Oh, this is
after
going off. This
fasting.
portal's popping up. This portal's popping off. Go quick.
Let's go.
Ifray, lend me your strength. Well, this.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. This is not the story that I knew.
Keep going. We're almost there.
whatever hit me did a lot of damage. You're not ahead of me.
Spirits of the earth, help repair these vents. You did it! Now I'll close this fissure. It's too much. I can't hold it.
Here's the boss.
Kill it. Hurry!
Oh, he's immortal. Target something else.
Shit. Heals.
I would heal you, but I have zero fucking idea of where you are.
That's fair. Jumping back in.
There you go. There you go. I got you. I got you. I found you. That big floating symbol above your forehead makes it really easy.
That's good scale.
Well done.
Crap.
Now's our chance. I'll seal the fissure for good.
Yeah, for good. Until you know the next one.
Great work.
I revived him, man.
Questions still remain.
Oh, don't do
I shall
that.
return
You're
to
wasting
my
soul
order
gems.
and
Soul
report all
gems.
that has happened. Until
I
we
could always
meet
get
again.
more soul gems at level 6.
Mechanic cash.
There's got a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Oh, my inventory is full. That is wildly unfortunate. Is there a shop nearby, by chance?
I got some crafting stuff. Neat.
Shit. Alright, hold on. My inventory is full. I gotta figure out what I don't need.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, ready?
I believe so.
See ya.
Cheater.
It's alright, horses are cheap. You can get one.
Not allowed to ride a horse, Will.
It's true. I can't believe you named your character that. Ah, fuck.
What's wrong?
That's just.
Hey, the game allowed it, man. I don't know what to say.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Blame the game, man.
Bonk. Bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk.
My friend was setting up his campaign. So it was between, we're nearly done with our campaign. Nearly done. It's been going on for like 2 years. A little over 2 years. And I think I was telling you about
return,
it.
And
It
with
was
the idol, place it here,
the
and I shall
anticipated,
call forth its
like,
light.
BBG or whatever.
Place the idol here.
He
Mother
turned
Kinnereth,
early.
This traveler has set right the desecration
our
of
DM
this
thought he
holy
had more
place.
time.
Return to us your
Or
blessing,
he thought he was
and
gonna
let
wait
your light shine
until he,
over
like,
the
turned on
land and
us.
sea.
And he completely took everyone by surprise, because we were in there, like, we had a big time skip, essentially, so we're all just spending time doing our own thing. And he crashes at my house, when I specifically told the party not to visit me, because I was preparing a shrine to work, like, to make a direct contact with my god. And he, like, the only reason I caught him into my house because I had put a spell in the living room. I put a fucking programmed illusion down to any time that fucking walks across it. The main enemy that we'd been fighting this entire time would fucking summon in the room, and he would point at whoever walked in and said power word kill. And I'm in here at like 2 a.m. sleeping, and all of a sudden it's like boom boom power word kill, and I just leveled up, so I know power word kill. So I was like, alright DM, I'm gonna ready power word kill and kick down my door to see who's in there. I find him in my room, in the living room, and I'm like, what are you doing in here? It's like 3 a.m. And he's like, oh, I just came to spend the night. I was like, you have enough money to go buy an inn. Not rent one, buy one. And, had this whole thing, and I was like, I don't want you in here. Like, get out of here before I kill your, phase spider or whatever. And he got, like, really, you know, like, oh, what? I'm gonna kill you before that happens. And I was like, yo, okay. And he's like, alright, well, just let me spend the night here, and I'll get out of your way in the morning. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. In the morning comes, and he's, like, still at my place, and he just, like, knocks on my door, kind of thing. And he's like, hey, like, I need to borrow something. And I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, can I come in? And I was like, yeah, let me unlock the door for you, because I had locked it, because I didn't want him coming in. And the moment I unlock it and open it, he swings out at me. Like, he's enlarged. He had cast enlarge on himself. And swings out at me, pretty much goes into combat. We start duking it out. Nearly kills me. And then the party saves me.
Damn.
We, brother comes in, he's like, he has a shit ton of movement speed because he's got these Hermes boots on. And he manages to get to my house because we have the, rare Gary's telepathic bond or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm just, like, sending everyone messages like, hey, Rogiar is attempting to kill me in my own house. What the fuck? Like, come save me. And the weave is broken at this point. So every time we cast spells, it's rolling a d4 and to see if it goes off or not. And I managed to counterspell one of his shits. I was like, oh. But he came in. It was very lucky with the combined speed of his boots and the other bard that was with him. They dimension doored 500 feet to get to my house in one turn. And then used mold earth to divide us, like divide me from the enemy. And it's just like, huh, okay. And then
Yeah, fair enough.
he had this he has a shit ton of abilities, and so he has this thing called like phase wall or something, like pass through walls, and he just walks through the stone wall, and I'm like, oh fuck, like. And I was like, if you don't get away from me, I'm going to cast a 9th level fireball in this room and kill both of us. Alright? Like, it's like I'm going to blitz this fucking town with a fireball. And he's like, try me. And I was like, fine. And I instead cast teleport. Because I'm not gonna kill myself, the fuck. And I teleport to the farthest side of the world that I know of. Very entertaining. The party kills him without me. The cleric comes in, and he's like, I have to roll, I think it was like on a D100, he had to roll a 17 or lower, and the Divine Intervention would go off. Rolls the D100, gets a 14, and we all look at the DM, and he's the champion of Kellenvor, the god of the dead or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, alright, how do you want to do this kind of thing? And so the cleric points out at Rogiar, our lich dragonborn friend, or once friend, and he's like, send him to, one of the planes of hell, but keep his soul intact, kind of thing, like, just in case we want to bring you back. And so it's like, all these shadows seep, like, so he has his own shadow in a room, but it expands out further than what it should normally. And then these, like, wisps of arms and, like, skeleton hands reach up and wrap around his ankles and his legs and start dragging him down into the shadow. And the further he goes in, more arms and crap come out, and eventually, like, grab onto his mouth and his eyes and just pull him into the shadows. And then, boom, done. So, very lucky Divine Intervention.
Shit, yeah. I'd say so.
We've only gotten a couple Divine Interventions like that. And, we got very lucky to do it during the weave, while the weave was broke.
I'm doing some like crafting construction stuff like that.
What do you want? Have you?
I want to sell some stuff. Thank you very much. I have this two-handed maple lightning staff of flame. Do you want that, or?
What's the stats on it?
Does 1084 damage, and it has a fiery weapon enchant that deals 2059 flame damage. And then it has the defending thing that says increases physical and spell resistance by 3009.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Alright.
It's better than what I had.
Malachite shard. Can't do anything with that.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
Are you a bear?
You here for crafting certification? Their day, I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothes.
Just searching.